I would take like little by little and never take huge amounts like this.
Do you think that much money's going to go missing and nobody's going to notice?
There should be 12 $100 bills in there total between the two, and now there's only one $100 bill. Sorry, I'm a nervous wreck.
26 seconds.
I never thought this would happen. It's okay. I treat my, that's like me at the bank numbers. Plus we have the serial numbers of the other $700 bills.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
how do we do this? Do I just go in and just...
How does she look?
She's got a long tan khaki skirt. She's got a black leather jacket. She's the shorter of the two. She looks kind of Latin, but a little bit. Yeah. I have the register tape too that she pulled it, like the timestamp too.
Okay, you got that on video, or do you just tape?
I just have me on video, but not her on video doing it. But I have the time that she went over time.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. What's your phone number?
Excuse me, ma'am.
917?
She's on the phone with the customer.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Alright, I'll get some pictures out to you, okay? Alright, perfect. We'll give you a text, okay? I'll try to get them out to you today.
June 26th, 2021. Casper, Wyoming. A business owner calls 911 about missing cash. Over $22,000 gone from the register. She suspects an employee, and she does not wait for police to figure it out. Before officers arrive, she marks the bills with the letter J and records the serial numbers. That decision changes everything. Let's talk about what the law actually required here, and whether every party got it right.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Casper Police Department.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm here today is because we got a call in reference to something. I was wondering if we could talk to you for a second. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
Is there somewhere we can talk to her?
If you want to privately, you can just go in the back.
Yeah, you can go ahead and show us.
Just like at the very back.
Yep.
Sorry. Mesh back there.
Alright. So first question is, can you guess why we're here?
I was accused of stealing money at a party. That was it.
Okay, well, got your car. Yeah, I do. Alright, I'm just going to read this out to you, alright? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop questioning at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand the rights I just read you?
Sure.
Okay, so tell us about your party.
I was really just looking for a tampon. All I was doing was trying to look for a tampon. I thought I started my period, and I had moved this girl's bag. I only paid her back because I didn't want anything to happen. I didn't want it to be put on me because I'm not that kind of person. And the way she was talking to me, like, it felt like it was going to be...
Who was the she? Was it your manager or...?
No, it was a girl at the party that I guess she had messaged me. And she said, like, I saw you, the one doing that.
Okay. What's this young lady's name?
I didn't get to know her. I have it on my phone. I can show it to you.
Okay.
I think it started with an A. But she said, like, either way, I'm gonna like put legal.
Okay. And where was this party?
It was at like a New Ways Event Center in Lake Mary.
Lake Mary. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we appreciate it, but that's not necessarily why we're here today. We're here because you're being accused of theft. However, the theft is not in regards to that party. It's in regards to something that's happened here today.
Okay.
So, you have a manager who advised us that, well, not manager, you have one of your other coworkers who's advised us that they left a certain amount of dollars, very identifying marks on that. And you were the only person in the store.
Okay.
So,
she also has the receipts of the opening of when the drawer was opened, what exact time.
Okay.
Where we're at right now is I can't promise you anything, but for me, and I'm sure also for her, same thing, honesty is the best policy. Okay. So could you tell us anything about that?
I did do it. I'm having some issues with money right now. I just like bought off a new car, so I haven't been working lately. I will admit to that. So
Was it just today, or has it been in the past?
it was today, and then I've done it in the past before, but never like large amounts.
How much would you say?
Probably like
So we want you to the back.
300 maybe was the most beforehand. It's in my bag.
Okay, can I go look through that bag?
Yes, sir. It's gonna be in that pocket.
If I'm wasting your time, I don't want to waste it. You guys have better things to do than this stuff. That makes sense?
No, that's stuff, no matter where it's from, man.
No. Your time is valuable. It's just sad.
All right, do you mind coming over here for me? Just to identify.
That's not my person. Can I take a picture or do you care?
I already have all the pictures. This is going on in the report. Can you identify these bills?
Give me 1 second. Do you see any J's so far?
This one.
I have serial numbers of the other side. I gotta get the serial numbers.
Well, the J's I know are winners.
There's one J. There's my J's.
There's another J here. This is the only J, but I'll get you the serial number.
That's a J.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Caitlin, I need the serial numbers.
No.
So I'm going to talk to her and see what she wants to do. Okay. At this moment, like I said, you know, what she's alleging, it's a little bit more than I can handle. But like I said, for me, honesty is the best policy. Only thing I can do, have you ever been arrested?
No, sir.
So with situations that have happened, especially with things like theft, you know, I can't promise you that, but you don't have a record. So there's no pattern there. Now the situation out of Lake Mary, we don't, that has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
We're only here for this to happen today, and the stuff is happening over time. Okay, so like I said, you know, it's not for us to sit there and be like, hey, you know, you did this, to come and hammer you about anything like that. No, it's wrong. You have to be accountable for it,
Yeah.
right? But it's not a situation where, like I said, it's not foreseeable that you could have a future after this. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk with her, and then I'll be. Because I don't want you to go back in there, and I'll be back. And I have to tell you, at this moment, you're being placed in investigative detention. I'm not gonna put you in cuffs or nothing like that right now. We'll get to that later, okay? We'll just go ahead.
Live supporting documentation.
May she, can she have a seat for a minute?
Of course.
Can she have a seat?
I
Okay.
have to go back to the ward, so just bear with me.
You have your customary stuff. We'll do our best to keep it quiet, okay? Does this belong to you?
The $5
Yes.
that was given to me from her.
I owed her money for coffee, the 5 singles.
Oh, yes. Hey, listen, that's
Let me grab you some paper.
yeah. How many did you do on the press charges?
Yes, I do.
And
Because
is
I
it-
added it up. It's several $1,000s that's been going on. You're breaking my freaking heart. I have the documentation in my car. I wasn't prepared to turn it over because I was trying to rule it out. But I'll show you what I was preparing for my insurance company.
Okay, let's see that.
It's well over what she has here. I was hoping she would show it all, what you took this morning, and you didn't. So, no,
Hey,
I'm
well, let's not
sorry.
let's make it not contentious. Well, I wouldn't. And where was the other bit?
I told him it was in that back pocket of my bag. Like
Which
that,
one?
The one with the zipper.
Right here?
Yeah.
Is that the rest of it from today, or
Yes, sir.
she put the J photograph? Is this all from this business?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna put your keys back in your purse if you don't mind.
Yes, that's fine. Thank
You think that much money's gonna go missing and nobody's gonna notice? I mean, it ain't $20.
I'm gonna go count my drawer because I can tell you what I had. Like,
Okay.
officially.
All right.
Alrighty, what's your name?
you. Yana.
Alright, Yana, do me a favor, stand up. Right now, you're gonna be placed under arrest for theft, okay? Do me a favor, lift your hands up. Do anything. I'm not gonna search you or anything. I'll let them do that at the jail, okay?
1360? Does that sound right?
307-1-1015.
Does that sound right, ma'am? 1360?
I didn't have it, sir.
Okay.
So it was only the one time before this? She took maybe like 300?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was making good money before and I was working a lot more.
So what, she cut your hours or something? Is there a reason why she did that?
To me, I feel like it's because I wasn't doing anything right. So it kind of sucked. But,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go in jail.
Because of the amount. When she first called us, she gave us a number, and you would have gotten a notice to appear because you could have gotten. That's
Sorry.
that's our supervisor now. You would have gotten a notice to appear.
Sorry, memory
Petty
stuff
theft.
for me. I called them
Let me see
unnecessary.
that other paper.
You can just look at all of it. You can have it.
And that 22,000 doesn't calculate the 13.
No, because I didn't know she was gonna. I actually came in because I was planning on just interviewing her.
Right.
She was not originally who I thought it was going to be. I was very shocked. I got it down to just, I rolled out everybody but her and another girl.
Yeah.
And I actually just thought it was the other girl, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. But now looking at all this evidence and the time clocks when she was here, it all lines up. Makes sense.
Do you recollect any of those things? Okay.
How much do you think you've taken over the years?
It's just this year, by the
It's
way.
just this
It's
year.
just this year.
How many?
I didn't keep track.
I mean, you got to have a ballpark in excess of $1,000.
How much was your purse? How much was your car?
For the year,
How much do you think? Tell me. I want to hear what you think.
that was the most I've ever taken.
At a time, or?
So she's missing $22,000.
Let's see.
So if you don't think you took that much, you got to have a ballpark of how much you do think you
I
took.
have documentation here to show I know.
Go ahead and head north for her to pick this up, send you a picture of it when she's done. That way it gives her time to.
26. Alright, cool.
What side am I going on?
Try to keep it away from, the general public. So, I go back to the situation. Like I said, I talked to her.
The officers bring Brianna to a private area in the back. That moment triggers the Fifth Amendment clock. Miranda versus Arizona held that once a person is in custody, rights must be read before any questioning begins. Custody does not require handcuffs. It means a reasonable person would not feel free to leave. Back room. 2 officers. That qualifies. The officer reads all 4 rights in full from a card. Right to silence, right to an attorney, right to appointed counsel, waiver confirmed. That sequence is textbook Miranda compliance. Wyoming statutes. Section 7-8-201 mirrors the federal requirement. Here is the part most people miss. Brianna says yes, she understands. Valid waiver, but only if voluntary, knowing, and intelligent. No threats, no promises, no implied leniency. The officer laid out the evidence and let the weight of it do the work. Legally clean. One line does come close to the edge. The officer says, "It is not foreseeable she cannot have a future after this." Colorado versus Connolly says confessions are suppressed only when coercion breaks the suspect's free will. This does not reach that threshold, but implying an outcome is exactly what defense attorneys look for. It was unnecessary. It should not have been said. Brianna confesses. Then she goes further. She says the money is in her bag and points them to the exact pocket. That opens the Fourth Amendment question. Was the search lawful? Yes, but the legal basis matters. Schneckloth versus Bustamante held that a consent search is valid, even if the person does not know they can refuse. Brianna was not told search her bag or else. She volunteered the location. That satisfies voluntariness. Best practice would be a written consent form. It was not used here. Not a violation, but a gap prosecutors would rather not defend. The bills come out. J markings visible. Owner confirms serial numbers on the spot. Physical evidence secured. $22,000 in documented theft lands this under. Wyoming statutes. Section 6-3-402. Theft exceeding $5,000 is a second-degree felony. Up to 10 years, $10,000 fine. This is not a misdemeanor case. The officer places Brianna in investigative detention first, not formal arrest. That distinction comes from Terry versus Ohio. Terry allows brief detention on reasonable, articulable suspicion, confession, marked bills, and timestamps that is well past the threshold. Formal arrest came once the owner confirmed the bills, pressed charges, and produced documentation. Probable cause locked. Brianna also disclosed prior thefts voluntarily. Illinois versus Perkins statements made after a valid Miranda waiver are admissible. She estimated $300 on a prior occasion. Owner records showed the real number was far higher. That gap matters at sentencing. Now the grades. The officer earns an A-. Miranda was clean. The search was consensual. The arrest was fully supported. 1 mark against him, that line about her future. Not a violation. Still should not have been said. Brianna gets a C+. She cooperated, and cooperation likely influenced sentencing. But she waived rights she had no obligation to waive. She had the right to say nothing and the right to ask for an attorney. The Miranda card told her exactly that. She still talked. The business owner earns an A. Marking the bills was legally sound, and produced the physical evidence that anchored the entire case. Private citizens can gather evidence before police arrive. She did not induce a crime, she documented one already happening. No entrapment issue. Outcome: 1 year probation and $20,000 in restitution. No prison time consistent with first-time offender status, full cooperation, and documented financial hardship. 3 takeaways. Miranda timing is not optional. The clock starts the moment custody begins. There is no gray area. Consent searches hold up in court, but a written waiver is cleaner. Verbal consent can be disputed. Signed consent is harder to walk back. And if you ever end up in that back room, you have the right to say nothing until a lawyer is present. That right exists for a reason. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to cover in the comments below. Thank you for watching.